Hey students, for our first discussion in physical geography class this semester, I wanted to show you the book that we are using. This is the 12th edition of physical geography. Actually, the 13th edition is already out, and so if you purchase a book from our college bookstore, they will sell you the 13th edition. There's an additional author. They've brought in an additional author, which is fine, and it's certainly a valid book. I'm going to be using my 12th edition for these lessons, so our page numbers are probably going to be just a little bit off, but the sections should be relatively the same. And if you have an 11th edition of the textbook, that's perfectly fine. Also, sometimes I grab an older edition off my shelves and look up something and the page numbers are exactly the same, or the section numbers are exactly the same, or the section titles are exactly the same, and so you won't be far off with the reading assignment if you have a different edition of our textbook. And to get the details of what it is that you need to get, look at our syllabus or look at the opening page of our Blackboard class, and you'll see the details for our book. Now, I'm doing this little intro lesson before I actually get started on the items that I have on the board behind me, because I need you to know that this is an active learning class. Even though we're online, we are doing active learning, and by the time you're watching this, you should have already completed the video lessons about the logistics of the class, like what assignments you're going to do and how you're going to earn points and that kind of thing. And what you're going to do with the reflection journal, for instance, is you're going to watch videos of me like this, and you're going to take notes. You're going to pause the video. It's your obligation to pause the video, take notes, make sure that you fill in more information than simply what I have written on the boards behind me in the various lectures that I do for you. And you also have to listen to the discussion that goes along with the different things, because as you can see behind me, I will have dry erase boards with items written up, and really these items, I didn't put bullet points, but think of this as like a bullet point list, and there's more information that you need to write down in your notes than just this bullet point list, and the information will come from the discussion that I provide for you in these video lessons. And so it's your obligation to actively engage with this content, actively engage with me by reflecting on this material and writing that summary of your notes, and in fact listening carefully during the conversation that I have with you in this lecture, and listening for the prompts that I give you. I will often give you suggestions for what to do for your reflection journals each week, and that comes from listening to the discussion that I provide, the explanation, and the commentary that I provide about the topics that we cover. So we're going to hit the ground running with chapter 1, and so I'll stop this video now and then click on the next one in our lesson folder, and start with your notebook, because this is where your reflection journal topics are going to come from. Those notes that you take, and it's also where the quiz questions are going to come from, because I know what my lessons have covered, and so I write the quiz questions that you are going to need your notes for, right? And also at the end of each unit, just to make a full circle here, at the end of each unit there is a unit assignment, and the notes, you are obligated to cite your notes, what day, what lecture, that kind of stuff. When you cite something that we covered, you're obligated to cite your textbook, so you will just say is it it's 11th edition or 12th edition or 13th, whichever one that you happen to have. And that's how on the unit assignment we cover 100 points worth of stuff, right? So big stuff. You're going to synthesize the information from all of the different sets of lessons that we progress through during our weeks together. Okay, so this is your this is how you're going to have a plan of attack video. So so please make sure that you have something ready to type or longhand write or whatever it is. However it is you take notes, you're obligated to do that, and there's going to be an opportunity for you to share your notes with your classmates over the course of the semester, and kind of get yourself some brownie points, but maybe extra credit points maybe for doing that kind of thing. So so make sure that you always keep up with those notes, because you never know when they're going to come in really handy for extra credit, but you always know that they're going to come in necessary, not just handy, but very necessary for getting a passing grade, a good grade, a stellar grade on the low stakes and the high stakes assignments that we have. Okay, so I hope that you will text me with questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Get that pen and paper ready. Bye.